Hey there, it's Wild Joe. I'm here with my man GT, and we're bringing you episode 7 of the Dive Bar Comedy Podcast. We'll be talking a little bit about some of our near successes in comedy when we almost got on TV, and then we'll jump right into our show, bringing you some fantastic comics and some in-depth behind-the-scenes interviews from some of the dirtiest dive bars in LA. So, GT, you were almost on a TV show. Can you tell the listeners a little bit about that?
Yeah, I was supposed to be on the Gong Show.
Well, they might have seen all the stuff online, all your prior jokes.
Maybe they found out they wanted my all my social media websites, and they wanted they want to know everything about me, my past relationships. They wanted to find out. They wanted me to sign all these contracts. It's kind of, I don't know. I stopped hearing back from them, so it's kind of weird.
Maybe it was like those radio stations. They found something dirty, some filthy joke you did, and decided you were too dirty to put on TV.
Well, I passed the audition. I wasn't dirty during the audition. And they were all excited. They hit me up a lot of times asking me to sign a contract. Actually, they hit me up almost every day, and all of a sudden they just disappeared.
But wasn't it right after you filled out all that information? You think they saw your comedy online and thought it was too blue, as they say?
Maybe they found out I'm a Trump supporter.
Could have been. I don't know. You did get kicked out of the Improv, what'd you say, 1/3 of the time?
Not the Improv, the Laugh Factory. I've done a lot of open mics ever since, maybe 20. I've been kicked off the stage 6 times.
So would you say that these dirty jokes are holding back your career then?
Quite honestly, because of the Laugh Factory, I think I came up with that clean set, and that's how I got the contract presented to me by the Gong Show, because I passed the audition and had a clean set. But the Laugh Factory has changed their ways now. They're more they're accepting dirty stuff. It's not PG anymore. It's not PG-13 anymore. It's like you can do X-rated material. But I've cleaned up my set, and I got clean sets. Like the bird joke is pretty clean. I know you guys heard it in the beginning.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's hard to say. I told some dirty jokes too, and I actually got rejected from one show. I was going to be on a children's show, like a game show, hosting an episode or judging on an episode, and they looked and saw my dirty jokes and said I shouldn't be on a children's show. So it can hold you back. But then again, I mean, look at Kim Kardashian. She started off with a sex tape, and now she's like a family-friendly, everyday star. What do you think?
You never told me about this children's thing.
Yeah. Actually, Mensa reached out to me. They were contacted. They were doing some kind of show with smart kids, and they needed people to judge or something like that. I think they were looking for a panel of 3 judges. But they considered me and then told me that no, with my comedy that they found online, it just wasn't compatible with the children's TV.
Well, sorry to hear that. It's like you do have your sets are kind of dirty most of the time, but I think you'll make a great host. You are a great host. I think you will make a good podcast and radio host. For sure.
Thank you, GT. I think you're a good host too, and you put together these great shows. GT's Comedy Jam, that's GT booking everything, booking the venue and all the comics, because he gets out there all the time, meets all these guys and girls doing open mics. So I'm glad you guys have found GT's Comedy Jam through the Dive Bar Comedy Podcast. We'll be holding many live shows at least once a month around LA if you're in town. So make sure to check out our calendar. You can find GT's Comedy Jam on Facebook, and you can also check either one of our pages GT Music or Wild Joe Comedy on Twitter for all the details on our upcoming shows.
All right, guys, thanks a lot for listening. You're listening to GT and Wild Joe on Dive Bar Comedy Show. Hey, guys, looking for a tent? You need a tent for storage. You need a tent for your wedding. You need a tent for your party. You need a tent because you have no garage. Well, log on to webtentsale.com. webtentsale.com. And browse around. See what you want. See what fits your needs. Once again, webtentsale.com. webtentsale.com. Or call 1-877-918-TENT.
All right, we're back with Deanna Dickson and Kate R Canter.
Woo! Hi, everybody.
What are you so happy about, Kate?
I'm happy to fucking be here with you and with
Deanna. Yeah, nice. I'm happy to be here too. My goodness, I've never been here. This is an awesome little place, and we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight.
So, what do you like about this place, Deanna?
It's colorful. It's nice music. Lots of people. It's a rockin' bar.
Cool.
I think the location is really great. Like, we are right across the street from Universal Studios. There's a park down that way. It is crazy how much is happening around this area.
Well, we're also right across the street from a Toyota dealership, North Hollywood Toyota. GT used to work there in his younger days. Maybe if we're lucky, we could get him to tell some stories about his failed attempts at selling cars.
That's why he became a comedian, right? All right. Yeah.
So have you guys had any weird jobs in the past?
I used to work as a dog walker, during which I have met Channing Tatum, though I didn't recognize him at the time. I just knew, like, this is a white guy whose face I've seen at, like, 30 feet. What white actors' names do I know that I don't remember their faces? And it was Channing fucking Tatum.
Was he hot?
He kind of looks like a frog in person. And I told my sister that, and she about slapped my face off.
Was he shirtless?
He was not shirtless, which just kind of feels like, why, Channing? You have so much to give. I saw Tom Hardy also on this job with his shirt on, and it's the biggest regret of my life. Like, come on, Thomas.
And these are just people hiking past you in L.A.
Yeah, basically, like, they're wearing a hat, and, like, guys, the baseball hat isn't working. I know who you are, except you, Channing. You're safe.
Very observant, very observant. What about you, Deanna? Have you had any weird jobs?
Well, weird jobs. I used to work at a shelter for battered women. That was kind of interesting. Like that. Yeah, a lot of fun stories. But I've been a chiropractor now for 27 years, so there's been a lot of interesting days that I've had in the last 27 years.
So it's not really the weird job. It's more of the weird clients that you have to deal with.
Yeah, and I get weird too sometimes. Yeah, no. Yeah, I've had some weird clients. Yeah, do weird things, and yeah, it could be crazy. We're being a chiropractor. Yeah, it could definitely be crazy.
You ever hurt any of your clients?
Okay, I did hurt my brother's toe. Like I tweaked it wrong one time, and he still walks with a little kind of click in his toe. Yeah, and that's one of my jokes. My sister-in-law. She always can tell when he's trying to sneak out at night. And she always loses at hide and go seek. You can always find her now. So yeah, that was the weird time I tweaked his toe wrong.
At least he's a family member. He's probably not going to sue you.
Yeah, I don't think he has insurance. Otherwise he would. He'd probably think about it.
So your brother was your client at this point, or you were just messing around with him as siblings do and broke his toe?
Well, yeah, we didn't break it, but we were practicing on toes that week in school in chiropractic college, and yeah, he was my guinea pig, and yeah, and 27 years later, his toe still clicks after I adjusted it. So yeah, I must have tweaked it just wrong. So yeah, he still loves me, but he hates me for that.
I spend a lot of time getting foot massages. The Chinese are experts in foot massage. They should probably be teaching these chiropractic schools.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I learned a lot of massage techniques from them, and I do massage too, so I've had a lot of weird experiences doing that too. Yeah, I was a chiropractor 27 years, and then massage therapist 10 years before that. So had a lot of guys try to pick me up. Yeah, that's awesome.
Are you afraid to adjust people's toes now from that bad experience?
Yeah, a little hesitant now to pull on that big toe now. A little hesitant. But, I've gotten better in the last 27 years, so I think I can manage it now.
So, Kate, are you a dog lover, or you just wound up as a dog walker?
I have always had dogs in my life until I moved to LA because my apartment won't allow them. So, this was just a way to feed my dog addiction and, make rent.
I always wondered about these people. Why do they have so many dogs? And are they doing it just to make a buck or what?
I think it's a little bit of both. There are some dogs that I'm definitely doing it to make a buck. I had a poodle at one point, a client's poodle named Princess, and she never wanted to walk ever in her entire life. So for 30 minutes every day, I was out in the park going, "Come on, Princess! Come on, Princess! You gotta walk, Princess!" That was purely for the money. There's no love lost between me and fucking Princess.
Sounds like a real princess.
Oh, man, I need a massage. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
If I get joke time, then maybe I'll give you a free massage there, GT.
Do I have to tip?
You don't want to give GT a massage. He's one of those guys that always asks for a happy ending no matter what kind of place he's at, no matter how professional of a place.
Yeah, I think I'll give him a happy ending because I'll tell him a good joke. How about that? I go, that's your happy ending.
Hashtag me too.
Yeah, me too, GT.
I want an acupuncture. That's what I want, an acupuncture.
You do that?
No, I've had it done, though. I like it, but I feel like I'm pinned to the table. No, but that's another 2-3 years of education, which I'm just not willing to do at this time in my life.
My sister, actually, it was a 4-year program after getting her BA to become an acupuncturist. She dropped out after 2 years because she didn't believe in the philosophy of what they were teaching. But in the meantime, she did register an awesome domain name called justalittleprick.com.
Okay, so what is the philosophy of acupuncture? Because it's just stabbing, right? In specific places, but it's just porcupines? I don't know how you're disagreeing with that.
Well, they would say things that didn't make sense in Western terms, like, oh, if you have a pain here, it means you're walking on the floor that's too cold. And she just didn't believe in all the Chinese kind of stuff that they were saying.
Yeah, they look at your tongue, and they can tell a lot from your tongue, like what kind of deficiencies you have in nutrition or whatever, or if you've been depressed or sad. But I liked it. I got this long 8-inch needle stuck down in my abdomen to try to get me pregnant, but that didn't work. I don't have kids. Yeah.
Wow, I thought you were going to say you had a long 8-inch tongue, and then what you did say was maybe even worse.
They can tell a lot about your tongue, whether you're an alien creature sent to take over our planet, whether you've had a Slurpee in the recent past. It's very important.
I don't know if I'd want somebody inspecting my tongue that closely.
My tongue has been getting inspected by my wife, and for some reason, she tells me my tongue looks kind of cut. It has too many cuts on my tongue, and it's too long.
I'm not a professional, so maybe we'll have to go to an acupuncturist to get a clearer diagnosis.
That'd be good. And then next, the chiropractor. Yeah, well, you might be the first tongue I'll adjust, right? Straighten out your tongue. I don't know. You look like I have a crooked tongue there.
Now I'm really tongue self-conscious. What don't I know?
Wow, we've really gone off on a tangent here. So let's just say, what are you guys working on right now, and where can people find you online?
I am at Kate R Canter on Twitter. I have a website that I've never updated in my entire life called katercanter.com, and I'm on Facebook, Kate R Canter, shockingly enough. And I run a mic for LGBT plus comics at the Dow Comedy Studio in Koreatown. It's 131 Southwestern.
Cool. I always was saying that wrong. I was saying Tao instead of Dow, but I guess I've got it all wrong.
Yeah, I can be found on Instagram, Deanna Dickson Comic. I'll keep you abreast of, abreast. I was trying to think of a better word, but yeah, okay. Abreast of.
For the listener at home, I just groped myself when she said abreast.
And I just looked at her breasts.
And I just, she's got Batman breasts because she's got Batman on top of her breast. Yeah, she's very sexy. Yeah, I'm trying not to fall in love with her now. But hey, follow me on Instagram, Deanna Dickson Comic. I'm at the Ice House, the main room, on this Saturday with Dat Fan at 8 o'clock. Come watch me.
Well, this podcast won't be out quite that fast, but they can check you out online and see your next show after that. Hope it goes well at the Ice House.
Sorry, the mic I run is on Tuesdays at 8 o'clock.
Okay, great. All right, GT, you have anything else to say to our fans?
Yeah, man. I want to know what is your favorite dog.
He handed me the mic, so write in about your favorite dog. My favorite dog are mutts because they're so sweet and they have almost no health problems until they get old. What a funny answer talking about old dogs. They're adorable and pet them and love them.
Okay, yeah, I love Old English Sheepdog. I'm on to my 5th Old English Sheepdog. They don't shed, but don't ask my cleaning lady. And I don't check behind the refrigerator. But I love them. They're furry. They're cozy. They cuddle with you. They're just always there, and they jump on you, and I love them. That's my favorite dog, GT. Yep.
Aw, that's so sweet. You've had 5 of them. You must really love them. I don't think I've had more than 1 or 2 dogs in my whole life. So, all right, you guys. Thanks a lot. You guys are both very sweet, and I can't wait to hear your sets. 2 funny ladies.
Thank you.
Hey, if any of you are in the LA area and you have slippery floors, don't be liable for slip and fall accidents on your floor. Check out tightgripla.com. tightgripla.com. Slip-proofing solutions for any tile floor. Entryways, bathrooms, kitchens, restaurants, you name it. Check out tightgripla.com.
All right. All right, so let's see who we got up next on the list. All right, guys, you ready for your next comedian? Give me a hell yeah. You goddamn right. So let's put our hands together and show some love for a wonderful young lady. She's super talented, and she's got Batman on her booties. Show some love for Mr. Katie R Canter.
Yes! Batman tits. Oh my god, it's so fucking good to be here, you guys. This is, the life has not been going that amazing until I got up on this stage. The best thing in my life was this haircut. And I know it's not that, no, stop patronizing me. It's not that fucking great.
No, it is. I love it.
Oh, look at you. You're so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. No, I love it. It's awesome.
Thank you. Yeah, no, this haircut, since I moved to Los Angeles, my life has gotten worse, my hair has gotten better. Like, it's a terrible, terrible episode of The Twilight Zone. At some point, like, this genie's gonna come up on the fucking beach, like I get to the goddamn beach. Like, Kate, you will impeach Congress, win $1 billion, and America will finally separate from its history of violent bigotry. But you must wear a reverse mohawk. Skin in the middle, hair on the sides. No, good boy. Amy, I'll do it, but I'll be mad. That's the most white girl joke I'll tell tonight. Like, I'd ruin my hair to end racism. #woke. I got this haircut so that everyone would know I was bisexual. It works out perfectly well. You see, lesbian, straight, lesbian, straight, lesbian, straight, lesbian, straight. Oh, I fucked it up. Don't equate a hairstyle with sexuality. #pride. I am bisexual. I came out in college to the surprise of no one. I was apparently not subtle in high school. I had what is known as a lesbian list. Y'all know what that is. That's the list of girls you go gay for because the ladies who like ladies love alliteration. Yeah, and are there any straight women in the audience? Who's out there? Yeah. Oh, God, disappoint me a little more. God damn it. Yeah, you say that, but if Beyonce walked through that door, you'd start biting those nails just in case. You know, all the single ladies, put your hands up. Yeah. Yeah, my lesbian list was an Excel spreadsheet. I'm straight, except for Beyonce and Selma Hayek and Margaret Cho and my math teacher and my friend Amy and my 6th grade bully. Her, and you. But I'm straight. When I talk about women, a lot of people are like, no, you're not bisexual, you're a lesbian in denial. No. I like dudes. Enough to fuck them. And like, that's the thing. Like, I don't want to make any, I think dudes, if you're getting laid at any point, you should feel good about yourselves, because right now, we are at the peak of dick technology. We do not have to fuck dudes to get dick anymore. It's 28 goddamn T, and we earned it. So if you're with a woman, if you're having sex, man, woman, whoever, like, if you're getting laid on a regular basis, pay as you go, I don't know what the fuck you've got going on, you need to feel good about yourselves. Because right now, she can get a box of dicks delivered to her doorstep, Amazon Prime, online shipping, and she's with you? You matter to her. I can get a dick right now, vibrates, in time to my favorite song. I can have Rollin' in the Deep on my pussy. And I'm with you. I treasure you. I don't know where pussy technology is right now. That's not for me. Like, you know, the robot prostitute is gonna taste like copper. Human pussy tastes like God's love. I have had pussy good enough that it made me believe in intelligent design. Like, oh, something made that. I went back to church. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Oh, yes. If the body of Christ was half as good as the body of Lisa, oh my God. I'd be a fucking nun. My mother does not know how I can be bisexual and single at the same time. I'm getting her. I'm winning her over. Yes. But yeah, she doesn't get it. She's like, yeah, nobody. Just no. You're an equal opportunity employer. Just nobody's filling out that application, huh? It's an old joke. She's given up on me. Literally, at my sister's wedding, she turns to me and she goes, "It's okay if you never get married." Really? Because I wasn't going to, but now you're sort of saying that I can't. Oh God, you know, I would. I'd get married if I found the right person. You know, I think every woman has thought about it. You have to. My ideal wedding would be up in the woods somewhere, you know, mountain, late August. Very, very, very exclusive. Just me and my fiance and the, you know, officiant, whoever the fuck they are. We get up there, and you know, the officiant gets there, and they start counting backwards from 100. I run off into the woods. They get down to 0. My fiance comes looking for me, except I'm not hiding. I'm still running. I've made it down to the highway. I've flagged down a semi. Where are you headed? Wherever the fuck you're going. I've got $3,000 in my bouquet. We stop at a gas station. I buy a razor, shave the other half of my head, because marriage is about sacrifice. Get on a different truck. This one's going to the airport. I started learning Mandarin on Duolingo 6 months ago. After our 3rd date, I bought tickets under a fake passport. While you were picking China patterns, I was studying the blade. And if they find me on that lone mountaintop, then we're married. All right, thank you guys so much. My name is Kate R. Canter. Have a great night. Give up for your vote.
Good job. Another round of applause for Kate R. Canter. That woman. The bisexual beast doing her thing. That's right, that's right. I'm with your moms. I got a little attitude too. You doing both fucking sexes. Get it together. Get married, motherfucker. What are you doing? I'm with moms on this shit. I figure if you trying both sexes, you should be married by like 13. That's my logic. But you know, what can I do? All right, all right. So once again, one more round of applause for Miss Katie R Canter. Did a great job, super talented. She even had Batman on her tits, and she's bisexual. Like, does it get better than that? Give me a hell yeah if it gets better than that. You goddamn right it don't. All right, so you ready for your next comedian? Give me a hell yeah! All right, all right, all right. You goddamn right. So we got another wonderful comedian coming up right now. She's actually got a pretty weird name. Starts with a double D. I don't know if her tits match her name, but I hope so. So let's put some love together and show a round of applause and slap it together for Miss Deanna Dickson!
Okay, that was an intro that I've never had before. Okay. And I am happy to be here. The only thing I'm not happy about, hi, I have a tooth that needs replacing. Yeah, and I got a big hole in my mouth right here. I can't afford to fix it. I'm gonna wait. Maybe once Trump gets done building the wall, he'll build me a bridge. Yeah. That'll make my smile great again. And actually, my husband's hoping that'll keep all the Mexicans out of my mouth. Yeah. Yeah. He wishes. A little racist bitch. Okay. I am a chiropractor, Dr. Deanna Dickson. This one guy, his nickname for me was Dr. Double D. Yeah, but I was offended because these are double E's. Yeah. I worked for these. I ate for these. I just bought some chips for these, right? You're looking at me like, oh my gosh. Okay, one thing that sucks about being a chiropractor is people are afraid you're going to hurt them. They're afraid you're going to break their bones. Look at me. Do I look like I'm going to break anybody's bones? Okay, she's all, she's all, I don't know. Okay, I did break this one patient's bone. But that was just doing reverse cowgirl. Turns out, being this large, I should have been on top of him. Yeah, while swinging a lasso. Giddy up, cowboy. And holding a bowling ball. I think the bowling ball was the bad part. All right, another thing that sucks about being a chiropractor is some people don't consider us to be real doctors. Okay, if I'm not a real doctor, then I can date my patients. Yeah, boys. I can break your bones. Okay. I don't date my patients. That would be very unethical. I marry them. Yeah. And I didn't just marry one, but two of my patients. My first husband, he couldn't get it up. It sucked, yeah. Yeah, what sucked is he wanted to blame me. He's all, you're so fat, I have to watch porn while we're having sex just to get it up. I know. Asshole, yeah. That marriage did not work out because he died. I know. Thank you. But I was shocked because looking in the open casket, that was the first time I saw him that stiff. Finally. Yeah, the funeral director, he was like, would you like to spend the last moment with your husband? I go, how does he know it takes only a moment? Yeah. My second marriage, it's not going well either. And not because he died. Because he won't die. He won't die. I'm waiting. Yeah, but he sounds like he's gonna die every night. He's got sleep apnea where he doesn't, sucks. Where he doesn't breathe for like 40 seconds at a time. My God, when we were first married, he used to freak me out. Now he's like, I'm like, go to the light. So I can go to sleep. Oh, 1,000. Then he'll start breathing in. He'll be like, I'm like, oh, you're such a tease. The tease of death. Yeah. Now he finally comes to bed with one of those CPAP contraptions that fits around his head and nose to help him breathe. Ladies, yeah. Ladies at the bar, there's nothing more sexy than sleeping next to Darth Vader. Yeah. Well, stupid, he still tries to get some with that evil-looking mask. He's like, I'm your father. Come to daddy. I do this pretty good. Okay. A white girl imitation of Darth Vader. Yeah, I mean, I get asthma, especially when I'm doing it missionary style. Can everyone in this room do missionary style? Yeah. Yeah, I get asthma so bad, sometimes I have to take a hit off my husband's CPAP apparatus while he's still using it. Yeah. I'll be like, which gets a little weird when sometimes he's not the one I'm having sex with. I'll leave you with this, like, now this husband, guys, this husband's having a hard time getting it up. My second husband, yeah. I looked into Viagra, $60 a pill. That comes out to $20 an inch. It's way cheaper for me to cheat on him. I'm Deanna Dickson. Follow me on Instagram, Deanna Dickson Comic. Have a great night.
All right. I like our last closeout. You know, as an African American, $20 an inch gets me about $140. That's right, bitches. That's right. I'm packing heat. Don't get worried about it. That's all right. That's all right. It's just the slavery. Don't worry. You got to be a strong motherfucker to be in 100-degree heat for 12 hours picking cotton. That's all I know. And your dick gets big while you're doing it. All right, all right, all right. All right, so another round of applause for Miss Deanna Dickson. She killed that shit. Great job, great job, great job.
Hey guys, you need carpet, hardwood floors, laminate, tile, luxury floors. Log on to selectflooring.biz. You will get all the support you need. And if you need installation, ask for it. Once again, log on to selectflooring.biz for your flooring needs.
So we got our next comedian coming up. You motherfuckers ready for your next comedian? Give me a hell yeah! You goddamn right. All right, so put your hands together and show some love for the next comedian coming up. This motherfucker has a really cool name. I think he may be a pimp in his free time. His last name is Mac. His first name is Willie. So you know this nigga's hood. So put your hands together and show some love for super talent, Mr. Willie Macc. Yeah.
That is a lot of energy for no apparent reason. I know he's the MC, but at the same time, it's like, we get toward the end of the show, it's like, let's you trying to watch the game and shit. And Now, I've heard you yell at the game a couple times. You was mad because the LA Dodgers took that pitcher out and the Cardinals scored that home run. But since
you were sitting behind me, I know.
But I'm from St. Louis, so I was like, this is behind y'all. I was like, yeah. How do you spell fuck you all? Time for this shit. It was hard though to be a Cardinals fan when they was playing the Dodgers a few years ago. Like I had to be quiet at bars and shit. But on the inside, I was excited as fuck. Okay, calm the fuck down.
Oh shit.
See, I know you said it, man. Usually people with fedora hats on kind of go there with you, man. So. But I like it. The fedora's grown and sexy. I still wear pins on my jacket. I just got me another pin. I was excited about this. It's not grown. It's not sexy at all. It's not, if we can be honest. But I still would have more than $140 from the $20. When he said that, I felt as a black man disappointed. Like, that's it? It's 140? Shit. You must not be from the Midwest. I don't know. Your slave genes stop at a certain point. You wasn't full-on slave. You was... There's some white in there somewhere. There's a little bit of rapage somewhere. Just a little bit, okay. Niggas don't get excited about 7 inches. That makes us sound small. Like, don't be telling these bitches that. You have the mic. You can lie. Yeah, I had $250 right now. $250? $20 don't even go into 50. How you get that? You gotta be... As I stand in my Captain Morgan pose, just in case y'all want to look. Then you going after fat women? No. I have no problem with it. The thick, fat, like the biggest girl I slept with was 350 pounds. No, my man. You said 250 pounds and less. I was like, that's it? That's what $140 would get you. Now, I'm not trying to... See, y'all, the way you laugh makes it seem like I'm roasting him. But I am, but at the same time, you don't need to convey that. How much time do we even get?
7 minutes.
7 minutes? Fuck, I'm wasting time on your ass. All right, what's going on? My son just turned 16 years old, man. Yeah. Now, I see your face. You was like, 16? How old is this motherfucker? No, I started very early. I did. Like, when I was graduating high school, my son was graduating preschool. Yeah, like I was that's me as a father. Like, we mutually decided to have our graduation party together at Chuck E. Cheese. It's funny that people clap. They be like, oh man, you got a 16-year-old, that's exciting. Like, if you do my age and how old he is, he's not supposed to be here. If we can be honest, if we can be completely honest, here's what the truth is, and I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like it or not. We were $50 short for an abortion. $50. We went when we found out after the day after pill didn't work, and we was like, oh shit, she missed it, and then we was like, we went to the abortion clinic, they were like 250. I was like, shit, what can we get for 200? Like, how you try to negotiate with 200? They was like, you can't do it, whatever. And then when we finally got the extra $50, the baby was due, and it was like, oh shit. Like, if there was a coupon for Planned Parenthood, my son would not be here. If we can be completely honest. I don't care. This is what it is. My son, see, he gets too excited over this game and keeps making me want to watch this shit. But when he gets excited, I know you listening, but at the same time, I get excited when you get upset because that means my team is doing something right. Again, I'm not using my time wisely. Like, I'm down to like 3 minutes, if that, talking to you motherfuckers. But my son doesn't respect. I got 1 minute? Oh, fuck. Wrap it up. I wish I did wrap it up, but that didn't work out. My son doesn't respect me as a father, though. Here's how I realized my son doesn't respect me as a father. So the other day, I busted in my son's room, and I caught my son watching porn. I jumped in there to surprise. I was like, Mom! And he was like, ah, ah, ah. He slams his laptop shut. He looks up and says, oh man, I thought you was mama. Lifts the laptop back up and continues to watch the porno. And I was like, Malcolm, why are you not tripping that I just caught you watching porn? He's like, Dad, it's Big Booties 3. I said, they came out with a third? Anyways, I got 10 seconds left. I'm Willie Macc. Thank you all for listening. Let's do it.
That's right. Willie killed that shit. Another round of applause for Mr. Willie Macc. Boy, killed that shit. I like it. I like getting roasted too. I like fat women. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't at the club and you tap a 250-pound bitch on her shoulder, actually, you tap the fine, skinny bitch on the shoulder and be like, excuse me, fine, skinny bitch. Can you tap that fat girl behind you right quick? Oh, she be hurt. Bitch be hurt. And they be her friend. She's like, dude, why you want to talk to this big bitch? I was like, because she has self-esteem. Because you know fine women got the lowest self-esteem. I don't want to tell you that. You would think fat women and ugly women got bad self-esteem. Nope. The finer they are, the more insecure they are. So when you on the street, fellas, I know you be scared to talk to fine women. You be like, oh, I ain't gonna talk to her. She got 100 dudes talking to her. She got 50 dudes. Trust me, the finest woman you see on the street is fucking a goddamn clown. I'm just dropping the truth. But if you want to get a woman of quality, get a big bitch. Or a chunky bitch. Or a lesbian with nice shorts like this beautiful woman right here. You goddamn right, I'm just telling you. All right, motherfuckers. You ready for the next comedian coming up right now, you bad motherfuckers? I said, can I get a hell yeah for the next comedian? You goddamn right. Now this next gentleman coming up is from Chi-Town. We call it Gunsmoke motherfucking City. This man is talented. He's done work with Tiffany Haddish. He's done work with the Skit Bags. He's done work with everybody and their mama on a motherfucking Sunday. So you better suck a stick when you leave. Put your hands together and show some love for the man with the CJ for the name. This Mr. Zozo Johnson.
Yeah, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Couple y'all hosts right here, y'all. That's my boy right here, man. Let's get it for Zozo Johnson! Like, yes, keep going, nigga, keep going. I didn't have to say my last name. Johnson! I love this shit, man. You be losing breath for me, bro. I appreciate that. What's up, y'all? How we doing? We good? How you doing, Sugarfoot? You good? Yeah? What made you show up tonight? You came to see somebody? Who? Ain't nobody here that we all broke motherfuckers here. You just go home. We ain't came to see shit here tonight, goddamn. We all struggling comedians. You ain't gonna see like David Chappelle pop up this motherfucker, now. He is not coming to this motherfucker. You gonna get every alcoholic in the world coming to this motherfucker. We got two right there, nigga. They buddies. Like my buddy and me. Yeah. I want you got good intentions but bad habits, y'all. Like what type of dude, like I'll watch your kids, but I ain't gonna feed their ass, you know? let me stay at your crib. I'm gonna leave the lights on. You know, that's the type of shit I do. I'm back at church again, y'all. So clap up for that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get my life together. Yeah, I heard the church is having a cookie sale. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna get back to the church. So I go to the pastor. I'm like, yo, pastor, I heard y'all have a cookie sale. He's like, yes, young man, we are. You know what, pastor? Give you 5 boxes of cookies. Problem is, I smoke weed. I heard the church $500 right now. You people out the church. You know, don't let this nigga in. Don't let this nigga in at all, goddamn it. People got God confused, man. You believe in God? Clap it up. Makes noise. I got a religious and spiritual joke. You spiritual makes noise. Okay, no spiritual noise. We ain't really crossed over yet. Goddamn it. I think like black people pray for dumb shit sometimes, man. They pray for dumb ass shit, right? I went to like one of them awards like 2 years ago, right? And like the Migos was like nominated for award and shit, but sometimes like MTV, they don't tell you what the fuck going on. They bleep a lot of shit out. You don't know what the fuck they said and shit, right? And it was like they won an award, like it's like this said shit like the winner for the next award, and then Migos won. Get it for Migos! They're like, yeah man, hell yeah, fuck you nigga, hey, I told you motherfucker. I like thank God. It's bullshit, yo. I caught my boyfriend in the car one day with me, right? We about to go to a club and shit, right? And I saw him bend over, his name was Avalon. He bent over, he was praying and stuff like that. Like, oh, it's good, my dude. Like, man, you praying at the wrong time. What you praying for? For some ass. I'm like, nigga, for real, my nigga? Man, God, you gonna bet you no booty, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It's the devil. So this is my spiritual joke, okay? Anybody heard of Agape Church? Yes. Agape? But you want spiritual. I don't want to clap. I said spiritual. You been there. Are you spiritual? I'm religious, but well work. Goddamn, well work. We're going to go with the flow. So I went to a Agape party, right? And it was real cool, man. I felt inspired. I felt I want to love everybody because, like, spiritual people believe everything's love. You give love, you get love back. You know what I'm saying? And I went with this dude named Ubar, one of my homeboys and shit. You know, like he's like, yo, come to the party, man. It's gonna be real dope. It's real spiritual. You gonna love it. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get in the car, we arrive and shit. I walked away because he started doing some dumb shit. So I walked away to see how many girls in the spot. Like, she bad right there. She spiritual. Goddamn, she bad, right? So all of a sudden, I see Umar looking at a tree. Umar was standing outside looking at the tree. He was staring hard as fuck, right? He's like, yo, Zoe, come here, Zoe, come here. I'm like, what's up, dog? Hey, you see that palm tree right there? Oh yeah, it's a good palm tree, dog. You remind me of that palm tree. I'm like, wow, Umar, why the fuck I remember your palm tree? Look at that palm tree, dog. It's strong. It doesn't need water. You are that palm tree. I'm like, oh shit, I'm motherfucking palm tree, man. I'm like, shit, nigga, I'm strong. I'm motherfucking palm tree and shit, right? So I use it now to get girls. So I saw this girl walking. I'm like, hey, can I get your number? She said, boo-boo, I got a boyfriend. I'm like, bitch, I'm a palm tree, bitch. What the fuck? Anybody got kids? It's a young crowd. Everybody got kids in here? Clap it up, clap it up. What's that kid? See, well, you got had a baby early. You want raw first night. They get first time. They get high school. They get want raw and had a baby. That's the wrong time and shit. I feel like white people are only want plenty of kids. Like I'm an accident. Like I'm a prom baby. I'm a one night stand baby. Goddamn it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a one night stand baby. That's bullshit, right? So I think like a white dude is the only dude that get happy if you get that surprise phone call. Like white dude be chilling, all of a sudden his phone went up. What the fuck is this? The girl. Hello? Hey babe, what are you doing? I'm working on white. What's going on? You got a heels, you know, we doing our thing. What's going on, babe? Well, I'm pregnant. Wow. It's about goddamn time. We're gonna celebrate tonight. All right, bye. Then let me get that same surprise phone call. It's a goddamn different story. Let the girl call me up. What the fuck this bitch want? I hate you. Just stop fucking calling me. Hello? Hey, what you doing? I'm looking for a job. What's up? Well, I got something to tell you. What's going on? Well, I don't know how to say this, but I'm pregnant. Cool. Is it mine? Yes, it's your baby. All right, calm down. You gonna keep it? Yes, we gonna keep it. All right, cool. I got tickets for Six Flags. Somebody order Six Flags? No? I'm done, yo. It's a joke. Zoe Johnson out. Peace out. You.
That's right. You give another motherfucking round of applause for Mr. Zoe Johnson. Chi-Town's finest. That's right. Laugh at that gun smoke. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Giggity. Out this bitch. All right. You guys having a good time tonight? You motherfuckers drinking? Yeah. So let's show some love. I want to give a round of applause for the Universal Bar and Grill for having us here tonight. Show some love for that. Also, we got one of our sponsors for the event tonight. It's Global Vodka. So round of applause for Global Vodka supporting this event and making sure we do things big time. You know what I mean? Armenian style.
Hey guys, we're here at Universal Bar and Grill. I'm with Willie Macc and Zoe Johnson. How'd you like the show, Willie?
The show was amazing. It was a lot of fun, a lot of energy. I did come here with lower expectations, but then when I got here, it was a lot of fun. It was a great room.
Hey Zoe, we've had you on your show several times. How do you like doing the GT's Comedy Jam?
It's always good energy, man. Always good energy. You always start the show off. It just kind of just creates a great atmosphere every time, man. So I love what y'all do. It's always a good show, and I felt good tonight, so it was good.
Yeah, I like it. You do different sets all the time. That's a hard thing as a comic.
So what now?
You do different sets all the time. That's hard. You got to have a lot of material.
You got right. You got to stay consistent with this, you know what I'm saying? So if a joke don't work, we got to keep on building it. But we always want to just keep creating all the time because you never know what joke will pop. So we want that killer joke all the time. So we always search for that killer that we could kill everywhere with it. You know?
Yeah. And Willie, I like your shirt. You got a shirt with your name on it.
I do that because people spell my last name and my first name wrong all the time because it's Willie Macc. So when people hear it, a lot of people spell it Willy, or they'll spell Mac like Mack or just Mac. So it's like a big name tag for people to find me.
Yeah, I would have spelled it wrong, definitely, for sure, 100% if I didn't see your shirt.
Would you spell both names wrong? Would you have spelled Willie?
I think I would have got the Willie right. It's the Mac, I would have had the CK.
Because white people spell it with IE.
Okay, so that's what it is. Black people spell it with the Y.
How does Willie Nelson spell his name? Willie Nelson.
It's definitely IE. I know that one for sure.
You know what I liked about your set is that you were just talking, just off the cuff talking. It was very, very funny.
Thank you. Yeah, it was one of those nights where I just felt like I just want to engage with the audience because that's something important as a comedian, especially as you grow. It's good to be a good writer, but it's also good to be able to interact with maybe something that somebody said. And when I heard him talking about him having 7 inches, and it just created material in my head automatically, and I'm like, what could I go off on that? And when you feel that energy from the crowd, you're just able to riff even more.
You're right. 7 inches, it's on the bigger side, but it's not really brag-worthy.
Well, that's average size for black people. That's like average. That's like bare minimum for black people. Like he's talking about bare minimum cock. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how big Willie is, but I'm like 10 and above. You know what I'm saying? He's at bare minimum. That's how black people are, bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? So he had to talk about it. I'm glad he did though. You know what I'm saying?
You can't measure all the way from the bottom of the balls though. You know. People are measuring from the bottom of their balls. They're adding a few inches there, but that's okay. Like you said, you got the mic, you can lie. Just brag, you know?
Yes, that's very true. That's very true.
You know, sometimes we have to brag about ourselves because we want to feel confident about everything. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily bragging. We want to just tell ourselves on stage or whatever life that we are the shit.
That's like a rapper thing. That's a rapper thing.
Yeah, it's a black thing actually. You know what I'm saying? We always gotta remind ourselves for where we come from. Especially he come from St. Louis, he come from Philly, I come from Chicago. So we out here for a mission. So we gotta come out here and always tell ourselves we the shit.
It's true. You know, if you brag about yourself, a lot of times people start to believe you.
See, you saying brag, I say it's just expressing confidence. I like that. Brag sounds very like, you know, I'm over here with 9 inches. Now, expressing confidence is like, yeah, I got 9 inches. It's like, oh, you just gonna sit here and say you got 9 inches just confidently like that. So it can come off either way. It depends on the delivery.
Yeah, we call that the humble brag. The humble brag.
Yeah, it's humble because when you know, you just know. You know, so you don't have to brag about it. You see the girls' responses, and when you take your shirt off, put your pants on, oh my God, you know, you're just used to it. You're just used to it.
That was a humble brag. Very good example of a humble brag. Humble brag. All right, well, what are you guys working on right now, and where can people find you online?
People can find me online at everything on social media is WillieMacc. Just that simple. I'm working on a couple projects, doing a lot of writing, sketches, pilots, and stuff like that. So I'm focusing more on the writing as of now. But commercially, they can, nah, man. Nah, I'm trying to be like Zoe. Listen, no, wait. So I did a Pepsi audition, and I went back and watched your Pepsi audition on how to hold the can at a 90-degree angle and point it up. I watched it like 10 times. Didn't book it because I'm not as good as Zoe, but no, right here. That's how we doing it.
All right, what about you, Zoe? And tell us about this Pepsi thing.
I mean, that was a couple of years ago and stuff like that, but it was a great, blessed commercial. But it was just I was the right person at that right time. I was in the moment, and it worked out, and that's a blessing to anything you get in life sometimes. So I'm just working on my craft, working on comedy, writing, continue auditioning. Got a couple of pilots coming out soon. And just want to stay productive and just stay blissful and just stay in the moment. Everything I do, stay in the moment and thank God for everything I do. Yeah.
So you ever just like hanging out on the treadmill in the gym or something and your commercial flashed on and surprised you?
It's always a blessing. Yeah. I get out the bike and say, yo, that's me. That's me right there. That's me right there. I had the gym shit. Yo, that's me right there. Watch right now. I told the whole gym. They ain't know me like, good job. Fuck you, but good job, you know.
Now that's a humble brag.
You should brag about that.
This shit too though, but Willie, man, hey, I respect Willie because he always been a good brother. I remember I like Willie the first time he dunked. I was with him around Charles Allen, and Charles Allen was the only comedian that could dunk. Until I saw Willie like, nigga, what? It just, I'm like, damn, yeah. So ever since then, me and Willie just been my boy all the time.
This is like a real basketball thing, a basketball/comic.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's a comedy basketball league. Like I play on the Comedy Store's basketball team. Like the Improv has a team, UCB has a team. Like there's a comedian basketball. Like Ari Shaffir plays in. He used to play in it. Like Adam Devine. Yeah, we play.
Wow, these are the things they don't tell me about. I'm being left out of the comedy basketball league. I'm very angry.
But they just now started a women's basketball league, comedian basketball league. And the women are taking over because what they've done is they found a person to actually film their games, and they actually have like an audience that comes to the women basketball. Do you play basketball?
Not very well. I was a cheerleader. I could be a cheerleader for the basketball game.
Well, most of these comics can't play, so you'll be just fine.
You can have fun. It's all about having fun. That's all it takes. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Thank you guys so much, and thank you for coming on the show. This is Dive Bar Comedy Podcast, and it'll be coming out soon.
Yes. Thank you so much. And you did a good job tonight, so clap it for yourself as well. Good stuff. Yeah.
And thank you as well. This has been amazing. Make sure you all follow me, WillieMacc.
I forgot mine too. The Real Zoe World, not duh, but TheReal Zoe World. Follow your boy. Everything.
All right. You heard it here on the Dive Bar Comedy Podcast.